letting me come over yesterday, Tom. It was cold out, so I was happy that I could go inside. Your mother's food was also delicious. Thanks again for everything.
You're welcome, Sean. You can come over anytime. You're always welcomed here. But don't lose your house keys again, okay? You have to be more careful.
I promise I won't anymore. I put the key on a chain and I wear it around my neck now. I won't be able to lose it this way.
Did you now? That's a good idea. Glad to hear that you took the steps to change yourself. But in case it happens again, you can come over, okay? We're neighbors, and I'll always be there to help you. It's also dangerous for you to be outside by yourself. My mom or I will always be home at some point.
Really? Is it okay for me to do that? Can I really come over again? Can we play games like we did yesterday?
I don't see why not. But you can only play video games after you finish your homework. You got that? I won't let you play even if you have 1 page of homework left to be done.
Yay! Yeah, I understand that. So, can I come over now?
So quickly? Hi, Sean. You left your eraser at my house.
Oh, you're right. I did. It's not in my pencil case. Sorry. Can I leave it there for now? I can use it the next time you help me with my homework.
Yeah, that's not a problem. It's just a bit funny because we have a lot of your stuff at our place already, and the list is growing. You already have your own eating utensils and dishes here. My mom adores you, and always goes on and on about how cute you are.
Does she? That makes me happy. I love her too. She's always kind to me and feeds me yummy food until I can't eat anymore.
She'll be over the moon if she heard you praising her food. By the way, does your grandmother live close by?
My grandma and grandpa's house is far. You need a car to get there. I love my grandparents too. They're both very kind to me. I haven't seen them in a long time. Ever since my dad died. My mom and my grandparents don't get along anymore since then. Mom says that I can't see my grandparents anymore.
Oh, is that what happened? Don't be too sad. You can think of my mom as your grandmother. But I have to warn you, my mother is very good at nagging people.
You can't say that about your mom. I'm going to tell her.
Don't do that. You're going to get me in trouble. This is a secret between you and me, okay? If you do that, I'll let you play my new video game. Okay?
Promise? Then can I come over tomorrow to play it?
Of course. But first, answer this question. What do we have to finish before we play video games?
I need to finish my homework first.
Correct. You got that quickly. Come over after school. Be careful on your way over. You got that? Come straight here. Don't play in the streets.
Yeah, I understand. Tom, can I come over to play now?
Huh? But it's already close to your bedtime.
But my mom said that I can't go home.
What? What do you mean? Did your mom kick you out of the house? Did you do something to make her angry? Did you misbehave?
No, I didn't do anything. It's just that today, my mom's friend is coming over. When that man comes over, I can't stay inside the house. I always need to leave. That's what Mom said.
Before, you said that you lost your key. That was why you couldn't go inside your house. But really, you were told to leave, weren't you?
It was true that I didn't have a key, but it's because my mom took away my key, so that I couldn't open the door to go home.
Why would she do that? Wait, you don't have to answer that now. We'll talk about that a little later. Where are you right now?
Well, I'm actually in front of your house right now.
Really? Already? It must be cold out. I'm going to go open the door for you now. Sorry for messaging you this late. This is Tom, your neighbor from next door. Your son Sean is at our house right now. I think that it's dangerous for a child to be outside by himself this late at night, so we are keeping him with us. We went over and rang your doorbell a moment ago, but no one seems to be home. So I asked Sean for your number, and that's why I'm texting you now. Huh? The neighbor? Oh, sorry. I was in the shower a few moments ago. I must not have heard the doorbell. That's fine, but about Sean. Oh, could you be a dear and keep him until the morning? I'm really busy right now. Aren't you worried about your son at all? Worried? What do you mean? Something could have happened to him. There are some sick people in the world that would kidnap a little kid wandering on his own at this hour. Are you saying that you're a kidnapper? What the? Of course not! That's absolutely ridiculous! Then I don't see the problem here. There is nothing that I need to worry about, is there? No, but it could be possible for any random stranger to just take him at this time of night. That's the point I'm trying to make. Anyway, any normal person would be worried if someone they didn't even know had their son. My son has been going over to your place for a long time now, hasn't he? So it's not like you're a total stranger. Besides, my boyfriend is here tonight. If that boy was around, he'll just be in the way, you know? You're free to do whatever you want. But I think kicking a child out of the house just because your lover came over is not something a parent should be doing. The first time I met Sean, he was outside our house and shivering from the cold. That's why I let him come in. Doesn't the mere thought of that make your heart hurt? But there's nothing else that I can do. My boyfriend doesn't know that I have a child. I didn't tell him. What will I do if he dumps me because he finds out that I do have a child? That's it? That's your absurd reason for kicking your child out? For leaving him so defenseless? Absurd? I'll have you know that my boyfriend is handsome and rich. He has all the good qualities. If he marries me, I can finally escape this poor life. If you understood that, you wouldn't be lecturing me about my decisions. Wait. You haven't told your boyfriend about Sean. So what's your plan if he does end up marrying you? Are you going to run off to marry your rich boyfriend and leave Sean on his own? What if I am? This has nothing to do with you. What you are saying is beyond ridiculous. You have to tell your boyfriend the truth. What you're doing is wrong. Are you stupid? Don't make me repeat myself. My boyfriend is going to leave me if he finds out that I have a child. I can't do that. Don't stick your nose into other people's problems, you got that? This is so annoying. It would have been better if I didn't give birth to that baggage. He's dragging my life down. Don't dump your responsibility of Sean onto someone else. Your problem isn't that you have a child you need to take care of. Your problem is the fact that you lied to your boyfriend about having a child. I think your boyfriend will be angrier about the fact that you lied. Oh, shut it. Stop talking about my life like you know what's going on. If you're not careful, I can tell the police that my child has been kidnapped. What? That's all. My boyfriend and I are going to bed now. So you can keep that child for a few days. I don't want him. Hey, you! You snitched on me, didn't you? What's wrong? Sounds like your boyfriend dumped you. stop messing around. I just got off the phone with my boyfriend, and he knew everything. He accused me of lying and was really angry with me. This is all your doing. This is all your fault. That really took a lot of time and effort. I had no idea when your boyfriend was going to leave the house. So I kept watch on your front door the whole night. I think I caught a cold from doing this, but it's worth it. It went exactly like I thought last night. Your boyfriend wasn't mad that you have a child. He was angry that you were trying to trick him. I don't care about that at all. What are you going to do about it? All my efforts have gone to waste. I did a lot, went through a lot, just to land him. You've crushed my dream. I'm going to report you to the police. See how you'd like that. I'm going to have you arrested for kidnapping. Do you know what they do to child kidnappers in prison? I'm going to ruin your life like you did mine. You're going to pay for what you did. I think you're the one that's going to be arrested. I filed the charges with the police a few moments ago. What? What did you say? Charges? Why would you file charges? I took screenshots of the conversation that we had last night. That is more than enough proof that is needed. I sent those screenshots to Child Protective Services too. They should be at your house any moment now. When will you stop interfering with my life? When will you be happy with what you did? What have I ever done to you? You didn't do anything to me. Well, you did dump your child onto me. But I love spending time with Sean, so I wouldn't call that a burden. But that doesn't set you free. I saw a child out in the middle of winter. He was sitting down and hugging his knees to keep warm. Anyone passing by would not have been able to just look the other way. Sean was left alone by his mother, helpless and defenseless. Something bad could have happened to him. It would have happened to him if he stayed out any longer. Even if I didn't know him, it is my duty as a responsible adult to take care of him. Don't just spew nonsense. You're not a parent. You have no idea of the responsibilities. You don't know how tough it's been on me. Raising a child is very hard. And I'm doing it all by myself. It might be true that I don't know how tough it is to raise a child because I don't have children of my own. But even if it is tough, that is your responsibility. It doesn't matter what you've been through. What you did to Sean is unforgivable. Just admit that what you did was wrong and accept the consequences for your actions. Doing this will be good for Sean and you.
Hi, Tom. Guess what? I'll be living with my grandparents from now on.
Oh, really? I'm happy for you, buddy. You'll be spending a long time with the grandparents that you love and who love you too.
Yeah, I will. Oh, and my grandma wants to say thank you to you. So, would it be okay if we come over one day?
Of course, bud. We can all get together and have dinner sometime. My mom is going to prepare a feast for you guys.
Yay! I can't wait! Oh, and can I play games too?
I don't see why not.
Yes!
You can, but only after what?
After all my homework has been done.
You got it. You can come back anytime. This is your second home. Sean's mother's boyfriend broke up with her. She was also arrested. The reason that she was so desperately trying to marry someone who was rich was due to the fact that she was drowning in debt. But that doesn't forgive her of neglecting her child. She is facing trial now, and if she is sentenced, she could face from 3 months to 5 years in jail. It hasn't been decided what her punishment is yet, but I want her to repent for what she did and to ask Sean for forgiveness. Or a promise to never see Sean ever again. That's what I hope. Sean has been taken in by his grandparents. I don't see him as often as I used to, but we still keep in contact with each other. Sometimes we would call or go and visit each other's houses. He's surrounded by love in his grandparents' house and hasn't been left alone since. I think Sean's personality has gotten brighter. I can slowly see him come out of his shell. I will continue to look after him and watch him grow. I see him as my younger brother. He is family to me.
Hey, honey, I can't remember if I told you, but you know Josie?
Huh, Marie? I don't know if I can talk. I'm at work.
Well, surely you're on a break now, right?
Hang on, give me 5 minutes and I'll be able to clock out on break. Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Finally. Okay, do you remember my friend Josie?
Yeah, I remember her. Is everything okay with her?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. She's just decided to have a girls' weekend getaway, and she's invited me. I'm going to be gone from Friday until late Monday, probably.
Oh, okay, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Where are you going?
Oh, just to a lovely little spa resort near the beach. We'll be pampered in the evenings and enjoy the beach during the day. Unless, of course, it's raining. In which case, we'll just spend all of our time in the spa. It's really exclusive. Easily one of the poshest places I'll have been to in my life.
Oh wait, is this a spa that you've been asking me to take you to?
Yep, the very one, but you were too cheap to take me to it.
It wasn't cheap. It's really expensive, Marie. I looked at booking us a weekend away there, but for one night, it's like $500. Not to mention that you don't get any treatments included with that price. You have to pay extra for them. Surely Josie isn't gonna be paying for everyone to go. How much is all this gonna cost?
It doesn't matter what it costs. I'm going whether you like it or not. If I need any extra money, then I'm just going to take it from our joint bank account.
Marie, you can't do that. We need to make sure that we can pay our mortgage and our monthly bills.
Well, if it looks like we won't be able to do that, then you're just going to have to work a bit harder, aren't you? You'll have to pick up some overtime.
I'm already working all the overtime I can because you went out and put us in a lot of debt, buying yourself unnecessarily expensive things. I'm literally at the end of my rope. I'm constantly on the edge of burnout. I can't do any more, Marie. You're gonna have to cut back on your spending and going out. We simply can't afford it. If we miss another payment on the mortgage, then the bank could very well take the house as collateral. We'll literally have nowhere to live if you don't stop spending money.
Well, then get a second job. It's not my responsibility to manage our finances. I'm not going to deprive myself of the things that I want simply because you can't earn enough money. That's your problem.
Seriously? As husband and wife, we need to work together so that we can have enough money to live off of, and so that we might have a little spare to do nice things with. You can't just go off on your own and do whatever you want, especially if it's gonna cost loads of money.
Whatever, Jordan. Look, you can complain all you want, but Josie is here and she's waiting for me in the car, so I've got to go. I'm not going to bother responding to any of your messages now because I want to have a nice, fun, and relaxing weekend, and that simply won't happen if you're bothering me. So, see you Monday, I guess.
Hang on, Marie, you can't just go like that. We're still talking.
Don't you have work to get back to? You're going to need to earn as much money as possible if you want to afford the bills next month.
Marie? Hey, Josie, it's Jordan, Marie's husband.
Oh, hey Jordan. Is everything okay? It's kind of unusual for you to message me.
Oh yeah, no, everything's fine. Could you ask Marie to respond to my text or to call me? I've been trying to get through to her for ages now, but she keeps ignoring me. I thought, seeing as you're her friend, she might listen to you.
Oh, yeah, sure, I can do that for you. But I don't know if she'll even listen to me. We haven't actually spoken in quite a while, you know?
Huh?
Yeah, Marie stopped being friends with me quite a few months ago.
But that's not possible. She told me she was going on a girls' weekend away with you.
Huh?
Yeah, she wouldn't lie, right?
I'm not too sure. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course, anything.
My husband isn't with you on a fishing trip, is he?
Fishing trip? No, definitely not. I've been working all day and I've only just got home literally an hour ago. I was doing some overtime. In fact, I'm still doing overtime just at home because Marie said that she was going to that fancy new spa with you, so I knew she'd be trying to drain our bank account with as many spa treatments as possible. But I'm starting to get the real picture now. She's not gone anywhere with you or any of her friends, has she?
No, I don't think she has. Instead, from the looks of it, your wife and my husband are having an affair with one another.
Jeez, and to think I trusted her. I can't believe she's done this.
Me neither with my husband. I mean, honestly, do they think we're stupid or something? That we wouldn't find out that they're lying to us and sneaking around with one another?
Well, they must have, but I think we need to show them that we're really not people that they want to mess with.
Oh, definitely. What did you have in mind?
How about I grab a takeaway and some wine and come to yours? Then we can discuss what we want to do.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Why should they be the only ones who can have a bit of fun?
My thoughts exactly. I'll be around in a little bit.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
Jordan, why isn't my debit card working? I can't get any money out or pay for anything. This really isn't good. The spa is saying that if I don't pay for the treatments and whatever else I've already had, then they are going to kick me out of the hotel by this evening. You need to sort this out with the bank, right now. I've tried calling them myself, but they said that suspicious activity was reported on the card, so they've frozen the account and no money can go in or out of it. I've not reported the card stolen or anything, and you're the only other one who has access to this account, so it has to be you. I don't know what kind of game you're trying to play, but you need to cut it out right now. I need you to call the bank and tell them that it was a misunderstanding and that they can unfreeze the account so that I can use it. Okay? Jordan?
Oh, Marie, it's you. Are you having fun at your spa with your friends?
What? What are you on about?
You said you were at the spa with your friends, didn't you?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, yes, it was going fine until I couldn't pay for anything.
Oh, yeah, about that. I lost my card, you see, at the grocery store, but by the time I realized I'd left it there, someone had taken it. I had to call the bank to freeze the account so that they couldn't spend the money on it. I'm sure you understand.
What? Well, can't you just, I don't know, tell them to let me use it? Just cancel your card.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh well, it's too late now. I'm sure they'll have it all cleared up in a couple days or so.
Couple of days? What am I supposed to do for money? I'm on a trip with my friends. I need to pay for all the activities.
Well, can't you ask them to help you out? I'm sure Josie would be more than happy to lend you a little bit of money. You can always pay her back once the account's been unfrozen.
What? No, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, it'd just be rude. I don't want to be taking Josie's money off of her.
Well, I don't think you've got much of a choice, to be honest. The bank won't have this sorted for at least a couple of days.
But what am I supposed to do?
I'm sure you'll figure something out with your friends. I've got to get back to work now, though, so have fun and everything. See you soon.
Jordan, wait! Ugh, I can't believe you just left me high and dry like that, Jordan. I'm almost home, and when I get back, we're going to be having a very serious conversation about things. You owe me a lot of money. Jordan? Where are you? The house is pitch black. And why won't my keys open the door? They literally won't open it. Jordan? Answer me!
Ah, Marie, you're back.
Yes, obviously. Let me in the house already.
Oh, I'm not in at the moment. You'll have to get the key from inside the mailbox.
What? Why doesn't my key work anymore?
Oh, I had the locks changed.
What? But why? Did someone break in? I swear, if any of my stuff has been taken, it'll be all your fault. I'll buy it all back again.
Yeah, whatever. Just go to the mailbox, would you?
Fine. Jordan, what is this?
What's what?
Don't joke around with me right now, Jordan. What are these papers?
Oh, you mean the papers in the mailbox?
No, the papers I just randomly picked up off of the street. Of course the papers from the mailbox. Why are there divorce papers in there?
Because I'm divorcing you.
What? Why?
Because you're cheating on me.
How did you know about that?
It wasn't difficult, Marie. You didn't exactly try to hide it, if I'm honest.
No, I would never.
Now, the other day when you told me you were going to the spa and then started ignoring all of my messages and calls, I decided to message your friend Josie. I asked her to talk to you for me to try and get you to message me back. Imagine my surprise when she told me that you hadn't actually been her friend for quite a while and that she wasn't in any fancy spa with you or any of your other friends. It was quite a shock, I'll tell you that.
Well, she backed out at the last minute. Said it was too expensive. I still went with my other friends.
See, I might have believed you if Josie hadn't told me that apparently her husband had said that he was going on a fishing weekend with me and some of his friends. Only I never went fishing this weekend, did I?
Jordan?
So me and Josie did a bit of digging and guess what we discovered? We called the spa you went to and asked if there was a room under either of your names. And unsurprisingly, her husband's name was right there. We then looked up some of his emails and messages on his laptop. I know it's not the best move from us, but I think you can forgive us for snooping when we were trying to figure out just how long our respective partners had been cheating on us for. Turns out you've been sneaking around for 5 months now, haven't you?
Look, it's not what you think. Just come home and we can talk everything over, okay? Where are you, anyway?
Me? I'm staying at a friend's house at the minute. I knew you'd be coming back today, and I really didn't want to see you.
You can't mean that.
No, I really do. You'll find all your things in some boxes in the garage. I suggest you take them and leave. Otherwise, I'll just donate them to a charity, to people who actually need clothes and things like that.
Hang on. You can't just kick me out of my home. That's not fair.
Considering you've never worked a day in your life and the house is in my name, yeah, I can kick you out of it, actually.
No, I won't let you. I have lived in this house since I married you. So I get to stay in it. I'm the woman. You have to leave. Also, you owe me a lot of money. I had to use my credit card because of you, and that's put me in a load of debt. The hotel and spa weren't cheap, so I get to have the money from the joint account to pay for it.
Actually, once again, all the money in that account is mine. You don't work, so you don't put anything in. All you do is take it out to spend on stupid and needless things, so I don't think you get a penny of that.
No. In a divorce, everything gets split 50-50.
Not true. The judge can decide if one partner gets more or less, and let's face it, with how much you've taken from that account, and the fact that you were the one cheating on me, you're not going to be getting anything from me.
But, hang on. Did you and Josie plan this?
Plan what?
Well, Vincent is having trouble getting his money, and he's just messaged to tell me that Josie has kicked him out of the house, too. You've planned to do this with her, haven't you?
Well, you figured it out. Well done, but it's not going to help you at all. You've still got to get out of my property, and I'm still divorcing you, and I'm still keeping all the money.
We'll see about that. The court will definitely rule in my favor of how cruel you've been to me now. And as for leaving the house, good luck with that. I'll just break the door down or something.
And then I'll call the police and say there's an intruder in my home.
You wouldn't.
I think we both know that I would.
Ugh, why do you have to be so... Ugh.
Well, whilst you try and think of some words in actual English, you can move your things and leave my property. If you're not gone within 30 minutes, I'll be calling the cops for trespassing.
No, you can't do that. Stop it. Stop being so horrible to me.
You sound like an actual toddler right now. Grow up. You chose to cheat on me and thought that you would be able to get away with it. You were wrong. You got caught and now you need to face the consequences of your actions, whether you like it or not.
But I don't want to.
Well then, you're gonna have a tough time in life from now on, aren't you? Look, I'm done talking to you. I mean it. 30 minutes, then I want you out of my life for good.
Please, Jordan, don't check me out. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're just sorry you got caught. Goodbye, Marie. I went ahead with my divorce from Marie, and so did Josie from her husband. It was a messy affair, and things got quite ugly between our partners. It turned out that they had slowly been siphoning money out of our joint bank accounts and hoarding it away in a separate bank account of their own. However, they hadn't been declaring it to taxes or anything like that, so both Marie and Vincent were in a lot of trouble for fraud. Me and Josie almost got accused of it as well because we were married to them. But thankfully, that was quickly disregarded as it was clear that we both had no idea what had been going on. Since divorcing our partners, me and Josie have gotten quite close. We helped each other a lot through our divorces and really got to know one another. We've been casually dating for a few months now and it's going really good. Though we both want to take things slow as we're not ready for another serious relationship so soon after our marriages fell apart. But it's nice to have someone who knows exactly what I've been through, and Josie feels the same way. We've actually saved up enough money to go to the fancy spa. I hear it's supposed to be really nice.